Hi, I'm April, and I'm the founder of the Love and Loss Project, which is an online comfort and inspiration station for people who have experienced the loss of a baby, child, or pregnancy. And this week I'm doing an episode of Q&A. So this week's question comes from Carrie, and Carrie writes, "Why is the question that bugs me? Why did my baby die? Why stillbirth? Why?" And Carrie, I want to thank you for sending that in, because I know even just the act of sending that question to me is both courageous and healing in and of itself, because you're doing something that is honoring your grief and is taking care of yourself. And here's what I want you to know. That question of why is one that we all inevitably experience when we lose a little one. And here's the reason why. Because our brains are literally hardwired to seek out patterns, order, predictability, to try to make sense of things. So that question of why did this happen to me is just one of the tricks that grief plays with our mind. That's our system's way of trying to find a way of safety and control again when our worlds have just been blown apart. So know that that question itself, it is not real. That is not a real question. And chasing that after that question is not going to take you anywhere other than down this spiral of depression and agony and suffering. Because that's actually what that question is. When we ask ourselves, why did this happen, or why me? In many ways what we're doing is just punishing ourselves. We are just kind of dragging ourselves through the agony of this self-inflicted torture. Because in reality, there is absolutely nothing that you could have done to prevent this, and there's absolutely nothing that anyone could do that would make them deserve losing a little one. So know that this is just one of the tricks that grief plays with your mind. And then do whatever you need to do to get some distance from that question. Call a friend. Get out for a walk, go to yoga, do whatever it takes to distract yourself and to stop that spiral that we get into when we actually treat that question as if it's real and valid and needs our attention. Because in reality, the more you give it your attention and the more you chase after it, the more it is going to pull you down and hold you down in some really dark places. So instead, know that every one of us experiences that question. You are not alone, and it's not a real question. So let it go. And if you found this video useful, for all of you watching, I would be so grateful if you shared it with somebody else who also may be going through this and who could benefit from being a part of these conversations. And if you have a question that you would like me to address, then please send it to me. I'm at lovelostproject.com, and I would love to hear from you. And let's keep breaking this silence together and having these conversations. I'll see you next time. Take care.